Hello, citizens. Welcome to your trusted channel for the latest news, transfer rumors, and unmissable updates about Manchester City. Whether you're a die-hard Sky Blues fan or just someone keeping an eye on the transfer market, this is the place for you. Before we dive in, I need your help. Do you enjoy our content? Then hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss a thing. Plus, we want to hear from you. Answer in the comments. If City had to sell a star to bring in a world-class striker, who would you let go? Get ready, because the information we're about to share could change how we view City's squad and its future ambitions. Let's get straight to the point. Recently, Kevin De Bruyne's name has surfaced in rumors that have shocked the football community. The Belgian maestro, who has been the brain behind City's midfield for years, could be on his way out of the club. Why is this being considered? Well, at 33 years old, De Bruyne has been dealing with injuries this season, raising doubts about his ability to maintain the level of play that made him a legend. Moreover, his contract is nearing its end, which means this could be City's last chance to profit from his departure. The estimated amount the club could earn from selling De Bruyne is around $100 million. This sum could be invested in acquiring fresh talent to ensure the squad remains competitive and renewed. One of the most talked about names as a possible replacement is Rafael Leão, the Portuguese forward from AC Milan. At just 25 years old, Leão has emerged as one of Europe's most promising offensive talents. His attributes include explosive speed, refined technical skill, and the ability to decide crucial matches. Last summer, City had already shown interest in Leão, but the deal didn't materialize due to Milan's high asking price of over $100 million. Now, with the possibility of sacrificing De Bruyne, the club might finally make this transfer a reality. Just imagine an attack featuring Rafael Leão, Erling Haaland, Jack Grealish, and Julian Alvarez. The offensive potential would be devastating. While transfers dominate the headlines, we can't ignore the continued success of City's academy. Celebrating 10 years of existence, the club's youth setup has already generated an impressive $300 million in player sales. Phil Foden is the most iconic example of this philosophy. At 24, he has scored 90 goals and provided 55 assists in 288 appearances. Even in a quieter season, he remains a key player. Another name that highlights the academy's impact is Rico Lewis. At just 20 years old, he already has 73 first-team appearances, along with 4 goals and 8 assists. The strength of the academy allows City to develop talent internally and ensure quality options for the future, reducing reliance on major investments. Another name on City's radar is Jamal Musiala, the Bayern Munich midfielder. Valued at $120 million, he is considered one of Europe's brightest talents and a potential solution for the midfield if De Bruyne leaves. Musiala, known for his skill in tight spaces and tactical intelligence, has already shown maturity beyond his years. Guardiola is renowned for identifying and nurturing young players, and Musiala could become a key figure in the club's future. Now it's your turn to weigh in. If you were Manchester City's director of football, how would you solve this equation? Would you sell De Bruyne to bring in Leão or Musiala? Or would you keep the Belgian and look for more affordable reinforcements? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Manchester City, under Pep Guardiola's leadership, has been synonymous with success in recent years. However, the current season has brought unprecedented challenges. With just one win in the last 10 games and a painful defeat in the derby against Manchester United, the squad seems to be facing a clear imbalance. Key departures, such as Cole Palmer's move to Chelsea, have left difficult gaps to fill. Furthermore, injuries to crucial players like Kevin De Bruyne and Rodri have exposed unexpected weaknesses in the team. In light of this, the January transfer window represents a vital opportunity for the club to reorganize and reclaim its dominance. To address the squad's issues, Manchester City is eyeing high-profile names that could make an immediate impact. 2 players who have gained prominence in the rumors are Bruno Guimaraes from Newcastle and Florian Wirtz from Bayer Leverkusen. Bruno Guimaraes, the Brazilian midfielder, has stood out as one of the best in his position in the Premier League. His ability to break up play and dictate the game could offer a short-term solution for Rodri's absence. Bruno has also proven he has the technical and physical profile to fit Guardiola's intense style of play. Florian Wirtz. This young German talent is a prospect with the potential to become one of the best in the world. His ability to create chances and exploit spaces in attack makes him a potential long-term replacement for Kevin De Bruyne. Despite these high-profile names, City's main focus seems to remain on Jamal Musiala, as mentioned earlier. His versatile talent and young age make him a long-term investment to lead the club's midfield in the coming seasons. Faced with astronomical fees demanded for signings like Musiala and Leão, Manchester City must act strategically. It's not just about spending money, but ensuring the reinforcements align with the club's playing system. For instance, while Musiala is a more cerebral and technical player, Leão brings dynamism and speed to the attack. Both would be extraordinary additions, but they would address different needs. Moreover, there are rumors that Guardiola could look for homegrown solutions before pursuing big-name signings. The manager has shown confidence in academy talents, and players like Oscar Bob and Rico Lewis could take on bigger roles in the near future. The potential departure of Kevin De Bruyne raises an important question. How would Guardiola's system evolve without the Belgian? In recent years, City has developed a style of play that relies less on individual brilliance and more on collective cohesion. Guardiola has already demonstrated his ability to adapt his tactical setup to maximize the performance of new players. If Leão were signed, the team could adopt a more direct approach, leveraging speed in transitions. With Musiala, however, the focus would shift to midfield control and methodical chance creation. What makes this moment so significant for the club is the need to balance immediate results with future planning. While players like De Bruyne remain exceptional, they are nearing the end of their careers at the highest level. To ensure City stays competitive for years to come, it's essential to refresh the squad with elite talent. The academy will continue to play a crucial role in this process. The development of players like Phil Foden and Rico Lewis proves that the club has the capability to produce talents capable of shining on the international stage. This strong foundation allows City to invest more wisely in the transfer market, complementing the squad with players who truly make a difference. Whatever happens in January, one thing is certain. Manchester City is determined to stay on top. Pep Guardiola is renowned for his ability to reinvent teams and create new cycles of success. With or without Kevin De Bruyne, this club will continue to strive for excellence, whether by dominating the Premier League, claiming European titles, or nurturing the next generation of superstars. Pep Guardiola is not just a manager. He is a strategist who knows how to rejuvenate a team without compromising its style of play. Since his arrival at Manchester City, he has not only built one of the best teams in history, but also kept the club at the forefront of European football. Now, as he faces the challenges of an inconsistent season, the question remains: how does Guardiola plan to lead the next phase of the team's evolution? The Catalan has shown time and again that he is not afraid to make bold decisions, from selling key players like Leroy Sané and Gabriel Jesus to transforming seemingly ordinary players into pivotal pieces of his system. Guardiola knows how to balance long-term planning with immediate demands. Sustaining a cycle of victories at an elite club is no easy task. History is full of teams that shone brightly for a short time, but failed to maintain their dominance. City, however, seems determined to avoid that fate. The foundation of this sustained success lies in the combination of investments in infrastructure, such as the academy, and the recruitment of elite players who fit the system. This dual approach allows the club to remain competitive across multiple fronts: the Premier League, Champions League, and domestic competitions. But it's important to remember that in such a competitive environment, there is no room for complacency. City must continue innovating, both on and off the pitch, to stay ahead of rivals like Liverpool, Arsenal, and even Newcastle, who are establishing themselves as a new force in English football. While fans dream of big-name signings, Guardiola might choose to give more opportunities to the young talents already in the squad. This approach not only saves resources but also stays true to the club's philosophy of developing players internally. Rico Lewis. With his ability to play in multiple positions, the youngster has already proven to be a reliable option. His continued growth could make him a central figure in the club's future. Oscar Bob. Still an emerging name, Bob has impressed in the minutes he has been given. His creativity and versatility in attack make him an intriguing piece for Guardiola to explore. By betting on these young talents, Guardiola sends a clear message. City's future doesn't depend solely on big checks, but also on players hungry for success and eager to grow within the club's system. With the January transfer window approaching, the focus is on how City can rebalance their squad. But the big question remains: what is the priority? Signing a player like Rafael Leão could transform the team's attacking dynamics. His ability to play in multiple positions and his technical skills would be an invaluable addition. With Kevin De Bruyne nearing the end of his career at the club, Jamal Musiala appears to be the ideal choice to lead creativity in midfield. Though mentioned less frequently, ensuring consistency in defense is crucial. Players like Ruben Dias and Kyle Walker remain key, but securing young reinforcements could be essential for the future. The ideal approach might be a balance between these priorities. Guardiola is known for his ability to identify gaps in the squad and fill them strategically without compromising team cohesion. Bringing new players into the squad is only part of the job. Another critical challenge for Guardiola will be maintaining balance in the dressing room. The departure of a legend like Kevin De Bruyne, if it happens, could impact team morale. He is not just a player, he is a leader and a reference point for his teammates. Replacing him technically is difficult, but replacing his influence off the pitch is even more challenging. In this context, names like Ilkay Gundogan, who recently left the club, and Fernandinho, who is also a fundamental presence, show how Guardiola must constantly rebuild leadership within the squad. Beyond assembling a competitive team, Manchester City also understands the importance of keeping fans engaged. Controversial decisions, such as selling iconic players, may generate resistance, but at the same time, fans trust the club's long-term planning. This balance is essential to ensure the club continues to grow not only on the pitch, but also in global popularity. The signings of stars like Erling Haaland and the rise of homegrown talents like Phil Foden help strengthen this connection. Whatever direction Manchester City takes in the next transfer window, it's clear that the club is at a turning point. Decisions made now will define not only the remainder of this season, but also the coming years. Expectations are high, and fans are eager to see how Guardiola and his coaching staff will address these challenges. Will we see a big name like Rafael Leão or Jamal Musiala arriving at the Etihad? Or will Guardiola rely on emerging talents and tactical adjustments to take the team back to the top? And that's all for now, citizens. Thank you for following this in-depth analysis of Manchester City's future. Don't forget to share your opinion in the comments. Who would you like to see at City?